So now, for real, I'm going to give you Ginger. She's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'll be back in just 3 minutes. We're here in the Topeka, Kansas at the state capitol with
Ginger Ferguson.
And where are you from, Ginger?
I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And what can you tell us about the family court system and custodial relations?
First of all, I think that kids certainly need both parents, and unfortunately, in domestic law, that doesn't happen very often. We hear a lot about fathers being excluded from their children's lives, but it actually happens to moms as well. Unfortunately, it's the kids that suffer.
Was there a lack of due process?
There was. I certainly filed an appeal a couple of years ago based on what happened. Briefly, I was divorced in '92. My ex at the time simply disappeared with the children. There were certainly allegations of abuse that were never substantiated. He certainly won custody, and that was workable at least until '98, when my older son was severely injured in an automobile accident. And at that point, it became necessary for me to again approach the courts and appeal for emergency visitation rights.
Did you get them?
During the time that he was hospitalized, yes. Yes, in fact, at that time, the judge split the day. The visitation was a day where both parents were able to spend 12 hours, or at least allowed to spend 12 hours a day with the child. Certainly I didn't miss a minute of that 12 hours a day, but that wasn't true for his other parent.
How old was the child at that
He
time?
was 13 at that point.
Okay.
He has recovered. He not only learned again how to walk and talk, but my older son is now 19. He's off to college with track scholarships.
Did you hire an attorney?
At that point I did. I used a small amount by most standards, $1,500 worth of student loans. And for that I was able to get emergency visitation for the 2 months that he was in the hospital.
Did the attorney do you any good? Well, there you had it. That was Ginger. Anyway, my point is, it isn't always the dad that gets screwed out of the kids, then screwed out of the house, then screwed out of all the money, and really screwed emotionally, financially raped in family court, emotionally raped. They become dysfunctional people. And one of the things you see in that tape I played several months ago was the California state senator saying, well, I know of a guy who sits in his mother's house and doesn't work. Yeah, because he's been destroyed in family court. Emotionally, financially destroyed. Emotionally, financially destroyed. Emotionally, financially destroyed. Emotionally, financially destroyed.
First of all, I think that kids certainly need both parents.
Emotionally, financially destroyed.
First of all, I think that kids certainly need both parents.